A lot of pollen up here, a lot of nectar. Not a good place for a queen to be laying, but she could still be here. Nothing there. We have
Whoa.
a queen and we have brood. So let me hold it like this one-handed. So here's the queen. She's not marked. Yeah, the bees are on top of her.
She's huge.
She's a big queen, look at that. And that's her brood that she's laid here, you can see. So now my job is to do something with her. So I'm gonna make a split because this hive is full. So I'm gonna watch the queen. I'm gonna just put this super frame in a deep box. I realize that's gonna make some difficult comb. It's gonna add some comb to the bottom. But I'm just gonna put my queen right there. Oh boy, is it packed full of bees. I mean, this thing is packed. So coming out of winter with a hive like this is kind of fun. A lot of people lose their hives in the winter time. They're all depressed. But I've developed a technique to really get hives strong through the winter. They even lay a lot of brood in the winter. That's why I have to keep feeding them. So we have 3 boxes on, 2 deeps and a super. I rode through winter like this. I'm just gonna skip and get to the bottom of things. What's in the bottom deep? That's the question. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this hive is packed from top to bottom. So normally, you know, this hive is so deep, so full of bees, that all frames are packed. And this is like the middle of April. So if I make one split, it's not going to be enough. So that super there with the queen can be one split, but I really need to make one more. So I'm just going to make sure that I can move some eggs around and walk away with one of those deeps onto another box. So I'm going to look to what's on these frames first. I don't think there's much on this outside frame. There really never is. So they're starting to draw this comb out this year. And it just has nectar and no eggs. I'm looking for eggs. That will help me know I can make my other split with eggs. Pollen, a lot of pollen. So you can see here a combination of pollen of different colors. There's some larvae in there, but I haven't seen eggs. I'd really like to go with some eggs. So looking over here. Looking carefully for eggs. I really don't see the eggs. I see a few eggs, but I don't see the number of eggs that I really want to make a split. Just going to make sure. I'm going to take my finger and just move bees out of the way a little bit so I can see better. Don't blow on them, just do like that to move them, and then look down the cells. Okay, I see eggs. So this top deep can make an entire hive by itself. Okay, so we have kind of a situation where we have those frames there and that super, what are we going to do with that super? I'm going to put it back on one of these hives and put some undrawn comb in it and let it eventually become a honey super. So right now, I'm going to do the same here. I'm going to put some undrawn frames around this split. So I'm going to do oh, look at this. You could put this little cocoon in maybe a jar of sand with holes in it and see what emerges. It's really hard to tell, what is that? We don't really know. A beetle of some sort. Who knows what this is? Some people can detect what this is based on the cocoon, but sometimes you don't know. We'll just throw it away. All right, I want to show you how to do this. It's going to be kind of funky the way we're going to make this kind of a walk-away split, but this is a desperation on my part to keep this huge hive coming out of winter from swarming on me. So I'm just going to pick that deep up and walk away to a new location where I'm going to place it. And we're going to go this way. You want to follow me? So I want to move the frames into this box only for the purpose that Sherry wants a more pretty box in this location. So this box is painted, brand new. This one showed some sign of needing to be repainted. If it's in the back, who cares? But some of you will be taking classes and we want you to see this beautiful white box, okay? So that means I'm going to move the frames over. No queens in there. I took her out, so I'll be able just to kind of work as fast as I want to without getting stung. I got to make some space first by pulling up one frame. There is a lot of heat coming out of this hive. Look at that propolis. Wow. Sticking the frames together. People often ask me, how many times have you been stung? That's a weird question. I always say, what day? What day are you talking about? Today I haven't been stung at all. It just depends on what kind of work you're doing. That's just beautiful, brand new 2017 comb. It's pretty cool. I'm going to put it against the wall. I think I'll put all these frames in the same configuration that they're in right now. Slow movements and be gentle. Sometimes I can work like in this location and it's real calm and quiet and the bees are being great, and all at once some delivery truck will drive up and some delivery driver will step out, "Hey Dave," and he'll scream and motor noises. Wow, this is a super frame that's in a deep box, so they added 3 inches of comb below it. And look like most of that is drone larvae. Isn't that cool? That's fine to do that. Who cares? I know some of you might be OCD and you might think, oh, I can't have the wrong size in the wrong box. Well, obviously you can't put it deep in a super box because it doesn't fit. Boy, is it stuck. Sticky, sticky, sticky. Wow. There we go. Beautifully drawn out. Oh, look at all the cap brood there. Wow, what a laying pattern. Wow. I'll sell that queen to anybody for $750. Because you've seen how she overwinters. Somebody will take me up on it. I don't know if I'm going to keep my end of the bargain. I love her. I will use this queen to raise other queens. She's called a breeder queen, and sometimes they sell for $2,000. I would take $2,000 for the queen. That would be rude, wouldn't it? That'd be greedy. Sell a queen for $2,000. More brood. Wow. More eggs, more brood. I have never seen these hives come out of winter so strong before. Unbelievable. Frame after frame of brood, 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 brood. Brood, 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 eggs, larvae. Just because I feed them the winter bee kinds all winter long, and they're just constantly able to produce a lot of brood and stay warm with that many bees in their colony all through the winter. Pretty cool stuff. And I smell aster honey, like goldenrod. That means that they've opened up some stored honey in these frames from last fall to eat on this spring. That's why it smells like aster. I'm also looking for any queen cells, and I haven't seen any yet. I need to smoke them again. If I had a smoker.
Can I bring it?
Here it is. It's funny how you can be in a bee suit working hives like this, all covered up. Are you filming? Mm-hmm. It's funny how you can be in a bee suit like this, all covered up, and somebody, like a customer, could walk up and they'll just stand there. If you see me covered up in a bee hat, I would suggest, if you get around me, that you wear a bee hat. Wear what I have on. Don't wear what I don't have on. Don't come up here without anything on. Let me show you this frame. It's cool. My gosh. This is coming out of winter. This isn't like, this is Illinois winter. Like, we have snow 2 more weeks, and look at this. Look at that frame of it's just capped brood. I can't keep it out too long, but both sides just capped brood full. That's why I knew they were going to swarm if I left them all together like that. 3 more frames. I'm working a little faster than normal just to get the job done. One more frame after this. We're at the end of the race. I know. The bees are like, hey, we're kind of wanting to get done with you fooling with us. They're not stinging me, but they're telling me, you know, okay, we've been nice, we're kind of done with this. Alright, now, bottom board. Propolis is stuck it down. Here we go. Making a hive from a split. Making a split. Wow, is that heavy? What a backbreaker. Inner cover. Top cover. right, these hives are full. The one in the back is full. We have 3 hives now from 1 hive. Hey, everybody that's watching my video, I appreciate it. We're nearing 10,000 subscribers. Good job. If you've liked this video today, I hope you can subscribe. It's really important that you click the subscribe button over there in my screen and ask some questions. I may not get to answer them. I know I probably left you with a lot of questions, but thanks for watching.